Denise Curls is a 37-year-old mother. She's also a sister and daughter. The older women in her family share more than just love and a family connection. They share a genetic mutation that, like a silent bomb, started ticking at birth and exploded years ago in Denise's younger sister.
We were in the middle of planning my wedding, and she found a lump while we were in the dressing room.
A diagnosis of breast cancer in a 30-year-old is a huge red flag, but
they told her at the time even that it was purely because she was a woman. It wasn't because of any other reason.
But when Denise's mother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer a few years later, Denise feared the cancer was genetic, and she decided not to wait for the killer to catch up to her. Denise opted to take a blood test that checks for genetic mutations. If you test positive for the BRCA1 or BRCA2 gene, you could have up to an 80% chance of developing breast cancer over the course of your life. Denise's test came back positive.
And I just kept thinking about my daughters and have possibly passed a mutation on to them, and thinking about being a mom and going potentially through what I had already seen my sister going through, and having them have to watch me.
Denise opted for radical surgery to remove both breasts, her uterus, and ovaries, despite no signs of cancer yet. Did any of your friends or family members think you were crazy?
There were a lot of people that didn't understand my decisions, including family members.
But did that dramatic decision ensure Denise a lifetime without breast cancer?
The bilateral mastectomy is not 100%. It's 90+%, but it's not 100%.
Dr. Elizabeth DuPont warns the removal of female organs slams a woman into menopause. Denise admits that did concern her husband.
And so I'm still in the process of, going to specialists and adjusting hormones.
But she doesn't regret her decision. And she believes the BRCA genetic mutation is nothing to play around with. When her daughters are 18, she'll recommend they get tested too. Linda Hurtado, ABC Action News.